Somebody's having fun, huh?
Oh.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? Thank you, sir. Your spectacular aircraft is now ready for you at our nearest airfield.
But you see this man over here? His only kill he got on me so far was with a rocket launcher, and even then I still hit him. If that's not proof enough this guy is trash, nothing is. Like, I'm not trying to bash him or nothing, but he low-key is kind of trash. Like, how are you gonna play someone like that, get bodied, and he's dead silent too because he knows it's true. That's why he wasn't talking, that's why he didn't reply. Because he knew for a fact that I had a point. That's why he hadn't killed me since he went off radar. I literally found him while he was off radar too because he was sitting completely still. And then as soon as I started sniping at him, he said, you know what, fuck it, I'm not gonna snipe. I'm gonna use a rocket launcher because I'm a pussy. As soon as I got hit with that rocket, I'm like, okay, so it's one of these players. I don't like the game. See, look, now what I like to do is mute him so he can't message me back, and then I'll sit here and taunt him the whole time. Because if he adds me to a group chat, that tells me he does care. Watch, if he adds me to a whole group chat through PlayStation, that's how I know he cares about this. Because he says, oh, I don't care, it's a game. If you don't care, you won't reply to me again. If he cares enough, he'll reply through PlayStation. Look, he's literally EWOing now, but he doesn't care, right? Sure, we'll go with that. Like, come on, bruh. You make it way too obvious that you obviously care about this game. Because if you didn't care about this game, you would not use only explosives at close range, and you would not only EWO every time you get close to death. That's why when I hit him, I want to make sure I hit him quick enough, because when my friend Sham over there is fighting me, he flew over there. Wasn't even trying to kill him with the bike, was just flying over there, and this man got so scared he actually EWO'd. But he doesn't care, right? Sure, we'll go with that. Yeah, him trying to say he doesn't care about the game after pulling a stunt like that is basically like saying there's not going to be a World War III relative to who's going to be elected or not. Like, I'm sorry, but like I just don't believe it. If you don't care about the game, you wouldn't have came over and tried to fight it in the first place. Look, he literally called a whole mugger to get a kill and still died? You still died to Sham, and Sham wasn't even... Oh, you're garbage. Bro, you are so trash. There's no way you just got bodied like that. If he doesn't care, he won't get mad about this. You know? If he doesn't care, he won't get mad at this. So I'm gonna do this, because he says he doesn't care, right? So he shouldn't complain about this. You know what? I could go long ass range and just start scoping him from a spot where he can't kill me or see me, but I can see him. Bet you that'd piss him off. Bet you it would. Like from here, I could probably hit him through the building, and that'll set him off. See? Told you, I can hit him from here. Watch him EWO. Get the fuck out of here. You wanna act like you don't care, so don't rage when I do this then. Like, seriously, though. That means he can't rage if he doesn't care. So he can't get upset about what I'm doing right now. Can I even hit him from here? I don't think I can. Maybe. Maybe. Just maybe. Yep. Tapping this kid through the wall now. See, I'm gonna start setting him off a little bit. Dang, Sham got him, okay. Big T is so zeroed on me right now, too. Because he realizes now that I'm up on him by, like, a lot. Look how focused he is on me, but he's not focused on the guy that's off radar. The logic, dude. Why wouldn't you focus on the guy that's off radar? He's gonna be the one closest to you if he's off radar, because he won't have fear of you. Because he knows you can't see him. Look, look, he's looking at me again, looking at me again. Why? He'll get killed by Sham again, too, because he's so focused on me. Bet you, because he's so focused on me, he'll get killed by Sham in a minute. Like, dude, I'm waiting on it. I know it's gonna happen. You know what? Hold on. Let me move to another building. See, look, he got car bombed that time. Because he was so focused on me, he didn't see the car drive into the alley and right in front of him. Like, come on, bro. But you don't care, right? So why are you only focused on one person if you don't care? It's almost like you're focusing on the person that's up on you. Sham's only up by a few kills. I'm up by like a whole decade's worth of kills. This is probably setting him off a bunch too, dude. This is probably really triggering him right about now. And the brown guy probably just went ghost org, if I could guess. If he doesn't care, he won't leave. If he doesn't care, he won't leave. He's literally on the pause menu, either voting to kick, reporting me, or leaving. One of the three. Maybe two of the three, maybe all three, actually. I really don't care. What you fucking thought? The fuck do you think you're gonna do to me, you fucking bitch? The fuck do you think you're gonna do with a homing missile if you can't lock on? You know what?
I take it this isn't a social call? Okay, but only for a minute.
We can play like this. I'm not really... Well, see, there you go. Huh? That's what happens. No, don't use a minigun, don't use a rifle, no, try to use a rocket launcher, because you have even the remotely slightest chance of killing me with that, right? When I can just block the lock-on with chaff countermeasures. Fucking logic, dude. The only one he's getting kills on is Sham, and that's because Sham isn't using explosives. I literally bet you money right now, if Sham started playing just as cheap, he wouldn't die. He wouldn't. I bet you. Now we'll rub it in a little more. That's just to burn the wound a little bit. I don't actually mean that. I mean, he is a pussy for using rockets, yes, but I'm not taking that quite literally, calling him out for that, because there's no point. Oh yeah, also if he doesn't care, he won't complain about me hitting him with orbital in a minute either. If he doesn't care, you know. He shouldn't care about the orbital cannon he's about to get. I'm just gonna start rubbing it in his face like, oh, you don't care, so you can't complain. Because that means you care if you complain. You can't use rockets because you can't use only rockets because that says you're desperate for kills, which means you care. You know, because look, I bet you money right now, Big T's only using explosives. Because every time Shem has gotten killed, I've heard some type of explosion in the background. Literally every single time. But when he's trying to fight me, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. He's gotten one kill, and that was when he was off radar. And even then, I still hit him. Because his dumbass stands completely still when he's off radar, so he makes it obvious that it's him. Like, you have to wear kind of like low-key outfits. Like, if I took my mask off and started running around off radar, that would be pretty convincing. I would look a lot, I wouldn't say a lot like a normal person, but I would blend in more considering the fact I was off radar. Like, as long as the person isn't using thermal, I'll blend in pretty easily. So I mean, that's why I wear these types of outfits that I wear. But his outfit, he made it way too obvious that it was him just standing completely still with a sniper rifle in his hands. As soon as he started hitting Sham, I already knew. Why did I already know where he was when he hit Sham? Look, Sham's killing him now. No problems. Sham wasn't even wearing a bulletproof earlier. I wasn't wearing a bulletproof either. At one point I was wearing a thermal, but I wasn't wearing a bulletproof. This guy doesn't wear a bulletproof because he realizes it's free aim, and since players can't lock onto him, he can sit on his ass the whole time spamming fucking rockets and shit. That's why he doesn't wear a helmet.
Here. Can I get some caffeine?
Look at the kill feed now. Look, now Sham's killing him a bunch.
You're late. If you worked for
Look at
me,
that.
I'd fire you.
As soon as he starts playing cheap, he kills him 3 times in a row.
To fire us. Very clever. We're trying to stop a global crisis, and you're quibbling about employment law.
Sham got disconnected. Probably kicked, if I could guess.
Go ballistic. My God, you are annoying. I'm very successful. I can afford to be annoying. I date a lot. I'm a millennial. You're 38. I'm on the cusp. Don't try to put me in a box. This guy, bonkers. We have a real problem here. Every time Clifford looks at the data, this is not good. I told you it wasn't good. I undersold it. This is the apocalypse, the doomsday scenario. Since we uncovered the mole, we realized tip of the iceberg doesn't do it justice. Tip of the big iceberg.
There's Russian and Chinese agents at work all over the city.
The president's been informed.
The president's been misinformed. You don't understand what I'm saying. These fucking civil servants. Soul-crushing socialists, the lot of you. People like you hold people like me back.
Okay, other than objectivism, what are we doing here?
Well, sadly, I think he's right. There's a submarine off the coast. We have to find out what it's doing there.
And then blow it up.
No! That's exactly what they want. That's the war. Humanity's
look at Big T over there, still killing someone who's completely AFK. The guy's not even moving for fuck's sake, and he's killing him.
Before someone reinvents fire. I need your team to get on there.
That and find out what happened to the missing agent.
Look, because he hasn't spawned in for a while yet.
Codename ULP was kidnapped
just
last
leave?
night. He was looking into data breaches in
No,
our
he
department
died,
and
okay.
was onto something. Now he's gone.
He's literally
Possibly
going full
dead.
tryhard
He's
evoing
not
and stuff
dead.
against a player
I'm
who's
sure of
completely
that.
We're gonna need
AFK.
an
Look, he's not
Avenger
even moving,
if we're ever
bro.
gonna get on that submarine.
There's one in a hangar at LSIA.
He left, didn't he?
They keep keys to the hangar
Right
in the
there, he had to
newsstands.
have.
Well, I'm gonna need riot vans too.
He didn't
I've
leave
got a
again, so
plan
what's
here.
going
Then
on
start
here?
a
Where is
riot
he?
and steal one. This cannot be traced back to me. I cannot
Damn,
believe I
okay.
said that. All that fucking ethics training. And you need to get underwater somehow, undetected.
Underwater, undetected.
To find out about the security around the submarine before the assault.
I wanna
Okay,
check.
okay,
See, look,
I know,
this is the guy
I know,
he was
strong
killing. Yes, it's a
words.
tryhard, but the guy's
These
sitting
things.
completely
Yeah,
AFK.
let me see if I can source a few. Got a couple here that are wrecked. Right here.
Like, if that
So you
doesn't make
got
you
this.
trash, I don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah,
does.
sure. Just a little World War to prevent.
In that case, we don't need to know anymore. Let's go. All of you.
He left.
Give me a minute. All right, there. That's everything.
He had to have left through a job.
The obvious. I'll be in touch. Good luck.
Because he's not here anymore. Yeah, he had to have left. Because he's just not here. Well, hey, that's funny enough for me. That's pretty satisfying. Watching someone sit there and rage the whole time, claiming they don't care, but they just rage quit after they realize they're going to get orbitaled on top of getting completely destroyed by someone. The only one he was getting kills on was fucking, Sham, and of course, like I said, Sham probably wasn't even playing cheap. The most that he was probably doing was going off radar, and that was probably it. And then again, though, who went off radar first? That guy did. So, I mean, he had a pretty good reason to go off radar. I mean, you can't really complain about us going off radar when you did it first, you know? Not spectating it. There's so many people that could that bitch about that. They're like, oh my god, you're using BST and against the player. It's like, I don't care what I'm using, first off. Second, okay, 90% of the time, they usually play cheap first. If you try to run me over in a vehicle, I'm counting that as a cheap tactic, which means I'm going to use cheap tactics. Because you did it first. So, since you played cheap tactic first, BST is somehow considered a cheap tactic. I don't know what's so cheap about it when you can use, when literally anyone can do the same thing. Literally anyone. If you're a all you have to do is be a VIP or CEO, and it's like $1,000 every time you drop it. Literally anyone can do it. So I mean, there's no point in complaining about it. Aim assist. This is a small lobby for aim assist. This is a small lobby for aim assist. I wish I could get lobbies like this a lot for when I'm grinding on the game, anyways. For when I'm not trying to fight people and when I'm just trying to make money, or not, well, not money, but necessarily when I'm trying to level up. So that it's a lot easier because there's nothing to interrupt. But of course, with my luck, that'll never happen. God, I'd be lucky to get a thumbs up from Rockstar, huh? They don't fucking like us. I don't care what you guys are convinced by. Rockstar doesn't like us. They don't. When they look at all of the people playing this game, every person that they look at, they see as just a dollar sign. That's it. As much as I hate to say it, they don't like us. The only reason they would like us is because we're still making them money. That would have to be it. Oh, straight as I load in, there's someone killing a player. Of course, when I find suspiciously high KDs or KD warriors or wannabe tryhards, of course, as soon as I find that, I'm on my low level. But when I'm on my high level, look at the small-ass lobbies I'm loading into. Come on, man. This is I'm gonna quit playing if it means I can get some fucking fun on this game. If I have to quit playing for 3 months, come back, and I can find the types of lobbies I want to find when I want to find them, I'll do that. Because, I mean, it's that hard to find good lobbies of your choice. It's that difficult. If you want to find peaceful lobbies, I guarantee you, I literally bet $100, you'll find maybe 1 of 1,000 lobbies will be what you're looking for. Where it'll be completely peaceful. Like, as much as I hate to say it, I've literally never found a peaceful lobby in my life. I've never found a lobby with over 10 people where there hasn't been someone killing another player. Like, I don't understand. Look at the lobby I'm loaded into. Already I'm next to a fucking... I'm next to a whole jet, 2 red dots, 1 reddish dot, an oppressor, Avenger. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck is wrong with you, Rockstar? This tells you how much they really respect players on this game. So picture me as a low level without the money I have, right? I load into this lobby, I try to make money. Do you think I'm gonna be able to make money in this lobby? Well, to be honest, you don't have to answer that question. That's a big no. That's a big N fucking O. I find it very hard to believe how you can legitimately grind in this type of lobby. It's just not possible. As much as I hate to say it, it's not possible. There's Geo and there's Zero Buddy over here. These two. This person has a 1 KD. Where's the other person? Right here. A 2 KD and a transfer glitch outfit with white joggers. Come on, bro. If that doesn't say they're a sweaty, I don't know what does. And shocker, it's a level 19 and a whole laser. So the person probably either glitched a bunch of... So the person probably did a money line glitch where it basically lines up whole stacks of like 40 million per bag. And he probably dropped like 1,000 of them. I really wouldn't be surprised if he did that. There are so many low-level tryhard accounts I see like that. Now mine is just a general modded account. Because, you know why I can say that? Because my main character is a level 500. This is a this low-level character I personally made. It didn't come with this character. It came with the level 500 character, so... I mean, you can't really get on me on that. It's like, oh, but you're low-level tryhard too, look at that character. But that one character. And it's not even my main character, so... Look, load in and it just says someone's going psycho. Well, I have a crew member in here. Mr. Peel, I think, is the one that said was going psycho, right? Yeah. Now let me check why he's going psycho. Wait, well, he has a 2.8. I'm not bothered by that. Where is... a 0.7? That's suspect. I don't trust that. We'll test it out, though. We'll test it. I want to go after him and see why his KD is as low as it is, but he is as aggressive as it says. Because I'm sorry, but no one has a KD like that, and it says they're going psycho. It's just not possible to me. So my guess is that's like a frozen KD or a glitched KD. Like I said, could be. It could be. There's no guarantee, of course. So I could be wrong. I really could be. Do I care if I'm wrong? Fuck no, I don't. Either way, this motherfucker's going psycho, and I want to know why. I don't know. I want to know what about him made him so unkillable that his mental state was able to get up to psycho. I want to see it right now. What was able to get it that high? Well, that already answers my question. This motherfucker's in his facility. Without hesitation, his spawn point is literally in his facility. I'm sorry, but the only time I would ever set my spawn point to my facility is if I'm in bad sport, and that's because if I have it set on last location, you don't know what bad sport tryhards do in there. You don't. There are tons of different booters, tons of different off-radar spammers, god mode spammers, all of the above. Teleporting glitches without job listing where you can just go to the pause menu and just select your warp location and it'll put you literally right there. Again, I don't know, nor do I want to know how that works. Look at his mental state already dropping because he's not killing people. That tells you how frequently he was killing in the last lobby. That tells you. Now, again, there's nothing wrong with having a high mental state. Like, there's so many people like that. Because, like, just because you have a high mental state doesn't mean that you're, like, an extreme, like, well, it does mean you're an aggressive player, but it doesn't mean you're a KD warrior. And this guy actually shows a good example of it, because it's like, when I joined the lobby, it said he was going psycho, but you notice how low his KD is? The remaining stats aren't even maxed yet, so, I mean, most of these people don't have a really high mental state. Nightclub goods. Oh my god, I shouldn't have to fucking climb over that, you know. When you hit triangle to get in a vehicle, an AI system takes control of your character. And I can tell it's an AI system because your character walks into the fucking wall instead of walking around the wall.
Hello, Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help you? Great. The aircraft is waiting for you at our nearest airfield. We trust you'll be happy, madam.
I'm about to do something that's gonna piss off a lot of grinders. But that's okay, because I don't care about the grinders' opinions. I don't care about theirs because they don't care about mine, so... You know, if they're not gonna listen to my opinion, why the fuck should I listen to theirs? This is gonna piss off a lot of people, but I really don't care. If they don't like it, you can complain to Rockstar because this is part of the game. It's not considered griefing cargo if it's part of the game. It's just considered blowing up the cargo. There's nothing griefing about it. The only time it's griefing is if you care way too much about this game. Now, of course, no one likes their cargo getting blown up, but there's no point in sitting there bitching about it because it's gone. So, there's nothing you can do when it gets blown up. You just have to own up to it. Might have picked a bad fight. Level 500. He seems pretty dumb though. He's not even getting out of the vehicle. What the fuck is he trying to do? He's out of the vehicle. I thought that was going to do, but okay. Oh, I see what he did. I see what he did. Okay, hold on. He tried to hide it under a tree so I would hit all the branches before I hit his vehicle. Oh, but he's stupid, and he went outside of the tree to lock onto me, so I saw him. Oh, that's a nice cargo bob you got there. Oh my god, his delivery was almost there. That must be like the edge of his delivery right there. That must have been what was left. He must have just needed to take it right there. Oh. He probably has explosive ammo too, so I'm freaking out right now. Train? Don't fucking slide down the mountain, you fucking bitch. Don't. This guy, with my luck, he probably does have explosive ammo though, for real. And like whole thermal and everything, so why don't I get my thermal on real quick? Just as a little safety measure. He's not using BST because he's in a motorcycle club. No offense to his intelligence, but I don't think he's smart enough to use it anyways. Quit hill peeking, bro, come on. You're level 500, you shouldn't be that scared of a level 30 that you have to hill peek. I'm sorry, but you just shouldn't be. And it sucks too because I'm on a hill, so if he has explosive ammo, it'll be really easy for him to hit me. I'm dead. Yep. He's lagging. He shot me when he rolled. Hold the phone a minute. Hold on a second. Let me find out I'm taking damage as he's rolling. Let me find out I'm taking damage as this guy rolled. Okay, so he's a fan of X-lag then. Okay, no problem. I'll just only do long distance. If he gets up close, I'll just blow myself up. We'll play like a bitch then. Since he wanted to do it first. Bro, oh my god. Jumping doesn't fucking help you any. The fuck are you trying to do? I don't know why people think bunny hopping your way to victory helps you any. It doesn't fucking do anything. If the player knows what he's doing, you're just fucked. Huh? Nope. Not close up. If you're gonna fight me, you're gonna fight me this way. Get that fucking machine gun out of your goddamn hand. Since you like to use fucking MGs at fucking close quarters with fucking X-lag, no, we're gonna play long distance. Well, I could play close up because he's fucking dog shit. Look at that. Killed him so fast. He jumps instead of rolls, and that's what kills him every time. Oh my god, he has his buddy coming over here now. What the fuck was that in his hand? CEO? No problem. I'm not fucking stupid. Come on now, bro. Don't be dumb like that. Don't be fucking dumb like that. Do you actually think you're gonna see me? I'm not dumb. He has thermal. He has thermal. There's no way you just saw me. You have thermal. My boy actually put on a whole thermal. My boy actually glitched a whole thermal helmet to try and kill me. Watch this guy start shooting at me now. Just because he realizes I'm focused on someone else. I swear, bro, I fucking hate people like that. He might not have thermal. If he turns towards me, if he turns directly towards me again, I know he has thermal then. If he turns directly towards me like that again, I'll know for a fact he has thermal. That's a big fucking trust issue. Why is he going so high in the air? He doesn't see me. He's going for the other guy. No, he is going for me. Okay, so you do have fucking thermal then. He does have thermal then, because how else does he see me? Come on, bro. Get a fucking life. Fucking pussy. No wonder he could fucking see me. He has to have thermal on. But again, it doesn't show a thermal helmet. It shows a bulletproof. So how the fuck? Like, come on, Rockstar, fix your game. You're telling me I only see a bulletproof on his character right now instead of a fucking thermal? I seriously don't know how he sees me. Unless this man has fucking ESP, there's no way he should fucking see me right now. Because he doesn't have thermal on. He doesn't. So literally the only way he would see me right now is if he has ESP. I'm sorry, but that's the only way. Because there's no way you can see me unless you have thermal on. But when I go to your character, guess what the fuck you have on? That looks like a bulletproof helmet to me. I don't see any types of lenses on it. Like, look, where are the quad lens? Where's the quad lens? I still hear his fucking jet flying around all the fucking way up there somewhere. I'm gonna get killed in a minute. It's on that side. I knew it. I knew it was on this side somewhere. His fucking dumbass wants to target a level 34. Just because he thinks I'm a tryhard. God, how fucking high is this guy? Where is he? Look, he turned. If that doesn't look suspect enough, I don't know what does. And he's like a half a mile up there too, so I can't fucking see him, nor shoot him. Look at this. Yeah, fuck you too. Play like a bitch, we'll do that. I have the money to. I want him to teleport just so he gets pissed at me because he realizes he can't kill me. I'm doing this to see how he'll react to it. Because if he gets all pissy, that tells me he was trying to target me. If he's smart, he'll teleport. If he's stupid, he'll eat this orbital cannon. So, I mean, like I said, if he's smart, he'll teleport away. But instead, he's gonna fly right over my thing and eat this orbital real quick. There we go. Problem solved. Like I said, he can play like that. I'll just play the same way. The only difference between me and him when it comes to the fighting like this is I have the money to play like this. He doesn't. Oh yeah, and just to rub it in a little more, I'll leave the lobby. Since I know he's one of those people, I won't be surprised if I get added to a group chat in a minute. Of course, when I'm not on my high level, I run into these types of players. But when I'm on my high level, I can't find no one above level 100. And the high level was the one I used to go after KD warriors and wannabe tryhards. But I can't even use that one to go after them, because like I said, literally every time I go into a lobby with that one, I don't find fucking tryhards. Or if I do, the person isn't even a tryhard, they just dress like one. Or similar to one. Not even like a wannabe tryhard, See, look at these lobbies I'm running into. What the fuck is this? Unless one of these players has a high KD, I'm leaving. Well, thanks, Cockstar. You're such a nice company.
Report any suspicious behavior to your department head. The honors have nothing to
A 4 KD. That is kind of suspicious. Hold on a second. He has one game. GTA is literally his only game he has downloaded. And the only thing that's public is his followers. Literally nothing else. Not counting me and him, literally only one person has above like a 0.9. That's fucking weird.
All detainees must
Of course, no one else is online.
inventory before interrogation.
Oh yeah, actually, I should probably say this right now, just to warn you guys not to join this crew. If you guys actually want a leader in your crew, don't join this guy's crew, because he gives you false hope for like 2 days and then goes completely inactive for like 3 months. I'll show you. Right here, this crew. Don't join this crew. People are literally starting to make jokes that might become a reality of people actually just leaving the crew and making a new one. Because they don't have a damn leader. The first thing I want to look for when I join a crew is a leader. If there is no leader, why the fuck am I going to wear the tag? Where's my motivation for wearing the tag? I don't have a leader to walk me into the right direction. Our crew has a leader, though. This crew has a leader. And he's on pretty frequently, too. We already have 29 people. Damn. I know it's one of the barcodes that's the leader. That's the leader. I can't remember which one, though. Yeah, all these players. Any of those players. All of them are on pretty frequently, huh? So, I mean... And the crew leader is probably on the most, too, so it's like... That's a good crew. That's why I wanted to join that crew. Because I see that... Because I'm in the party with them one time, I'm hearing them talking and everything. And I'm thinking, okay, so they must play quite a lot and be pretty active. So it's like, okay, I'll join this crew and see how good it goes. And I haven't had any problems with it so far, so I'm still in it. Seems like, because it's funny too, because that Black Ops dude, that crew leader of the FMCF, his original gamer tag is Acid Raven something. And he starts to there are times where I'll talk about some of the crews I've been in, just kind of like how fun they are, and then he'll talk about his crew being like rank 4,000 in the world or something like that. It's like, you can't even take credit for that, because you're not even, because out of all of the members, you being the leader of the most inactive one for some reason. You think as the crew leader of a crew that hot, that good in rank of the world, that you would try to be as active as possible, huh? Because as shocking as it sounds, that number hasn't gone down to a better number. As a matter of fact, it's gone up to a worse rank. It was at like rank 4,000. Now it's at like 4,100 something, I think. It's like, if you guys don't know how ranking goes, basically the lower number is the better number when it comes to ranking on GTA for this stuff, for crews. And it's gone up more because he's been completely inactive for way too long. At this point, people aren't even making jokes about him not being in the crew. At this point, people are just insulting him for not being in the crew anymore. People are literally starting to make what will probably be jokes right now, of which that will probably not even be jokes in the next 3 weeks. Of them all actually just leaving the crew and making a different version of FMCF with a different leader. And then this person posts visuals. There are a bunch of people making jokes about him being the leader, which, to be honest, he'd probably be a better leader. You know why? Well, first off, he's way more active than the original leader is. I mean, that's really all I would even need to say. It's just the fact that he's more active. Because it's not as hard as you think it is to run a crew. You really only have to know the basics, and then you can do anything else from your personal preference. You can decide to do other things with your crew, like if you would rather prefer to have the tag constantly active, or if there's no crew killing. That's all up to you as the leader. But as long as you understand the main basics of leading a crew, you can get a pretty successful crew with at least 30 players or more in it. Like, it's not a hard task. And that's the thing, is so many people think it's such a hard task. It's not. It's not. You'd actually be amazed at how easy it is. I could add a random player in this lobby right now and teach them how to, and ask them if they want to be a leader of a crew. If they say yes, I can teach them the main basics of a crew, plus personal preferences of the crew rules. If they would like it, they can go along with it if they want to. And I bet you in 4 months, they could be in the top 50,000. It's not a very difficult task. The only reason his number is going up instead of down is because he's so inactive that people are just giving up on him ever showing up again and are just starting to leave that crew. Me includingly being one of them. Not only did I leave because the one person that encouraged me to stay in the crew doesn't play anymore, but also because the other reason is, where's my encouragement to do better while in the crew? Where's my motivation to stay in the crew? I don't have a fucking leader. It's like, what's the point in being in a crew and following rules if there's no one there to enforce them? You know? That's why if I ever join a crew, I make sure there's a leader in it that's active pretty frequently. Oh shit, I crashed. You know, because like I said, what fun is that to be in a crew if there's no fucking leader? That ruins the whole purpose of it being a crew. You might as well have it just as a little group of friends, where there's no technical group leader. You know? That's why I literally never join crews that have inactive leaders.
Okay.
Like the crew leader needs to be on average once, maybe twice a week. And I can live with that. I can live with once or twice a week activity. Like that I can handle. I don't have a problem with it. But if this man goes completely inactive after only being on for 1 day and then goes off for like over a month, that's a problem. And a bunch of the crew members know about his personal life and have talked about it before when I've been in the party. He's not a busy man. So there's really no excuse behind why he's so inactive. And again, if he just said, well, maybe I don't like being completely active all the time, why wouldn't he give that position to someone else while he's gone? You know, because our vice president, well, I mean, he joins my parties a lot, but he doesn't join the normal crew members' parties a lot. He doesn't like the crew. Or it seems like he doesn't like the crew. Which, to be honest, I don't blame him. I only like the crew members. I don't like the crew leader. Not showing any hate toward the leader. Not like he's gonna see it anyways because he's so inactive, but... I remember when I was in their crew chat, I was making jokes about that after I'd bad-mouthed him once or something. Someone was like, oh, wait till the Surgic finds out about this. Or like Acid Raven, which is his new gamer tag, you know? And I was like, go ahead, tell him, because that's the only way he's gonna see it. He's so inactive, he's not gonna see the PlayStation messages. So the only way he will see it is if you tell him. They didn't have much of a reply for that. Oh, and then I can dig in on Rockstar a little bit about their dumb logics on the game. Because the things they do on this game, like okay, so let's put it this way: if Rockstar understood the game, no one would play the game. because that would be the start of the apocalypse if they understood the game. I'm sorry, but it's like they'll never be able to understand how this game should work. Or how to make it more enjoyable for other people. They just won't be able to do it. Because they don't try to listen to other people's opinions. Like in 2015, 2014, or whenever that was, with all the heists, when everyone was asking for heists, you notice how they kept ignoring us and putting other DLCs in beforehand? Because they didn't care about our opinion. They didn't care about our opinion because they were still making money off of us. They know as long as we're still throwing cash at them, they're going to keep ignoring our opinion. And that's why they're literally just ignoring everyone's opinions or ideas. Even if it gets a lot of views or a lot of support, they'll still completely ignore it. Which honestly just makes no sense, because I mean, if so many people that play your game want something to want something like put this in the game, or oh, fix this in the game, if almost 80% of your community wants that fixed, why does it take you 3.5 months to fix it? By the way, this is a reference on the first God Mode glitch, because it took them that fucking long to fix it, even though literally over 80% of the GTA community were complaining about it. The 20% that weren't are the people that was spamming God Mode the whole time. Like, I'm sorry, but I have no respect for Rockstar. Especially the normal exploits too. Like, you guys ever get stuck in the clouds and stuff? You know that glitch has been going on since the game came out? Shocking, isn't it? That's been going on since the game came out. Ever since online was a thing, that glitch where you get stuck in the clouds has been a thing. So you're telling me this billionaire company can't fix a simple glitch? Now, yes, of course, when you fix one glitch, another little hole might open up and another glitch or two might come out. That's okay. You're not going to be able to fix everything. But why don't you fix the things that are complained about the most first? Don't fix all these stupid $10,000 a second money glitches. Fix the God Mode glitches. Fix the God Mode van glitches. Fix the frozen clouds glitches. Stuff that people actually want out of the game. Because I've noticed that they take their sweet ass time fixing anything relative to, because for some reason they take so much time to try and fix something that so many people want fixed. But when no one cares about it, look how quickly it gets fixed. I'm just confused. It's almost like they not only almost like they not only ignore us, but have a dislike or hate towards us. Oh yeah, by the way, speaking of hate or dislike, there's full evidence behind the fact that Rockstar is biased against both console players and tryhards. You know why? Because on console, they're biased against console players this way. You notice how bad the render distance is on PS4 and Xbox One, when at the time they were considered next-gen consoles before PS5 and the other Xbox and stuff. How before those consoles, when they were still considered next-gen consoles, how they should technically have the same type of relative speed and graphics as PC, along with render distance, but the render distance on console is garbage. There are times where I can see almost over a half a mile away, but other times I need thermal just to see under a quarter mile away. You know, but you'll notice how a lot of PC players like Montmis, Metachamu, Protokill, U vs Pro, some of the Seuss members, Marcus Swifty, all them people, you notice how they never have problems with render distance when it comes to sniping? You notice how they can see from a shit ton of miles away without using thermal? Am I the only one that's ever seen that? Oh, and here's another thing. You know how a lot of bad sport players on console like to sit here and rock the dunce cap because console players are the only people who have dunce caps. Yes, you heard that correctly. PC doesn't even have a bad sport system. If I go onto PC, buy an RPG, and blow up a random player's personal vehicle, I will not have to pay for it, and it will not say bad sport, you destroyed someone's personal vehicle. Neither of those two notifications will pop up if I blow up a vehicle on PC. Neither of them will. Now most people say, oh, but there's modders on PC, that's why there's not bad sport on there. There's bad sport on old consoles, and there's modders on old consoles, so that's not a very good excuse. That's not an excuse if bad sport is on old consoles, and there's modders on old consoles, and there's soon to be modders on these consoles too. There's soon to be modders on PS4 and Xbox One. It's just a matter of time. You know, because think about it. When did modders come out on Xbox 360 and PS3? When did modders come out? Modders came out when updates stopped occurring. What happens when remastered comes out on the PS5? Updates stop occurring on PS4 and Xbox One. So I literally bet you that as soon as remastered comes out, within the next few months afterwards, modders will be a thing on these consoles. I bet you. I bet you that will be a thing when remastered comes out. I guarantee it. Because they said they were going to completely quit updates after 2021. Well, after 2020, actually, like New Year's Eve of 2020, you know, as soon as it starts 2021, not a single other update will come out on the PS4 or Xbox One for GTA. And like I said, what always happened on the old consoles when updates quit occurring? It was a lot easier and to mod, and players mod a lot on there. So I mean, I don't know what to say. Other than that, if you don't buy a PS5 for remastered, you might have to deal with modders for a long time. You'll have to deal with modders until you get a PS5, basically, as a way of saying it. So anyone who's playing the game now, I recommend enjoying the remaining 5 months of no modders, because I guarantee you in 2021, they will be a thing. It might not be a thing straight away. It might take a few months, it might take half a year, but I guarantee you, before 2022 starts, modders will be a thing on PS4 and Xbox One. I guarantee it. Hell, I might even end up being one of them because of how awful the game's gonna be. You know those sayings, if you can't beat them, join them. Well, when it comes to modders, you don't really have much of a counter for them, especially on console. Now on PC, settings are fast enough to where if someone's using aimbot, you might just be able to counter it, you know? If you're very, very good at the game, or really one of the best in the world as a way of considering it. That would only be the big way to counter modders. They use aimbot and stuff like that. But on console, that's not going to be really an easy task. And unless you already have a skill very similar to that, you're not going to be able to counter it. That's exactly why when and if modders become a thing, actually no, not if, when modders become a thing, I most likely will be one. So I mean, all those tryhards, all those big YouTube tryhards that still play invite only, I recommend playing Freemode for a little while because these will be the last few months you have of doing so. These will be the last few months you have of actually doing it. So I mean, I recommend that. Anyone who watches this, recommend that to your friendly YouTubers on there. That if they're gonna play Freemode on here, now is probably the time to do it. Because there's only 2 more updates left until there are no more updates on this game on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. Those last 2 updates is the Halloween DLC and the final Christmas DLC. After that, that's it. After that, Remastered will come out on PS5 during the summer of 2021. We're already over halfway through 2020. So I mean, all those old gen console players on Xbox 360 and PS3 that are modders, you can't blame them for being modders because, like I said, if you can't beat them, join them. On consoles, settings are so much slower, it's almost considered impossible to counter any type of modder using aimbot or God mode or something. Now, on old consoles, people will believe it a lot more. You know why? Because you actually can mod on old consoles. Now, right now, as of like this time of day, you know, July of 2020, no one's gonna believe that there is modders on PS4 or Xbox One. You know why? Because updates haven't stopped yet. Like I said, modders will be a thing when updates stop. You know why modders can't mod on the game when updates still occur? Because after every update, there is a patch for every mod menu. Now on PC, since PC is normally a type of system that you can hack or mod on any type of game really, on games like that, there's only temporary patch systems, meaning that after so long into the update, you'll usually here's a way of saying it. After so long of the update being out, there might be a reopen up of it being available. Probably like 2 days after the new update, the mod menu will be able to be reopened again and usable. So for the first 2 days of a new update on next gen console for PC, anyways, you might not see a modder, but check like a week back after. I bet you if you look for a lot of high KD warriors and stuff, I bet you will very most likely see modders. They're on PC a lot more than you think they are. Now yes, they're not on there as much as Xbox 360 or PS3, but they're still on there. Players still run into them very, very frequently. There are players that are unfortunate enough to run into them every single day. There are players like that that get bad luck and might just happen to unfortunately run into them every single day. It happens. Nothing we can do about it. That's Rockstar's decision on what they want to do about it. Because they're the ones that made the game. We're just the ones that ask them to fix whatever. But of course, like I said, if Rockstar ever listened to people's opinions, not only would Ewo still be in the game, but the hitbox on the Savage wouldn't have been fixed. God mode glitches would be patched in under 12 hours. Muddy glitches would be almost completely ignored until all big glitches are patched first. So quite a few things, really. But that's only a few things. There's tons more. I could go on for hours about all of it, about about the type of bullshit that comes out of Rockstar's mouth. I really could. I could go on for so long and rant about it.